Yes, please follow the list.
Item number 1.
Who is appearing in item number 1?
Because I'm appearing for the petitioner. This is a review petition.
Review petition.
Of a judgment passed by this honorable court on the 28th of August. My lord, there is a delay application along with a delay of about 10 days. May I just give your lordships the facts in brief, my lord?
You were there, okay. No, but that will come later.
Lordship.
But have you served the application for condonation
The
of
state
delay?
we've served. The private
For 1
respondent.
and 2, your lordship. 1, 2, 3, your lordship.
You are the principal respondents, correct?
Lordship, yes.
So we condone the delay.
My lord, I am appearing for the writ appellant, my lord. The contract was awarded to us, man.
10 days delay, we just. Stamp reporter's report. Where is the stamp reporter's report? Should be the memo of appeal. The judgment, it should be here. Right, oh, sorry. Sufficient cause being shown for not being able to prefer the appeal within the period of.
Obliged.
So have you served them?
We'll serve the private respondents today itself, my lord. We've only served the,
The matter,
state.
the review application shall be received after a fortnight. Service upon the respondent shall be effected in the meantime. Affidavit of service shall be filed on the urgent date.
Lordship,
If
it's
Lordship, can you indulge me? There's some urgency in the matter. If Lordship could have it within 7 or 10 days, we'll issue notice
One
today
week.
itself.
Well, 1 week.
Well.
Any one of you want to file an opposition?
My lord, we will like to file, man.
You?
Lordship, I'll rely. There is an affidavit filed.
No.
before
If
the
you want to
legacy.
file an affidavit to the review application.
No,
My lord, we will like to file, my lord, because the contention before the Supreme Court, what they've set up is that no notice was served to them, my lord. To counter that point, my lord, I'd like to file an
No,
affidavit.
but that is a different issue now that is a review being heard. So, which has to follow the provisions of Order 47. So, if the grounds of review are there, it's there. If it's not there, it's not there. So, if you want to file an objection to it, you can file it in the meantime.
My lord.
Objections, if any, shall be filed in the meantime. Upon prior service,
Days time, my lord.
10 days. Then keep it up for 10 days. Give the date. And objections, other directions remain. Okay? Thank you.
Highly obliged, my lord.
Deeply.
Number 2.
Please, this is a PIL for implementation of the 52nd report of the Minority Commission pertaining to Meghalaya. Now, there was a direction passed by this Honorable Court, that the state and the centre both file affidavits indicating to what extent this court retains jurisdiction in view of another PIL filed writ petition filed before the Honorable Supreme Court by one Mr. Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay. The centre has filed.
But if it is overlapping,
It's not, Millets. That's what now has come on affidavit by the central government, saying that it's not a.
who is appealing for the central government?
I'm appealing, Your Lordship.
So, are you agreeing with the submission made by your friend?
Your Lordship, here I filed my affidavit, Your Lordship.
No. Please clarify that whether you are agreeing to the submission made by your learned friend that issues are not overlapping. Issues are not overlapping, correct?
That's come on affidavit, Millets. They filed an
And for
affidavit.
the government, for the state of Meghalaya,
Lord,
you also agree with the submission, correct?
no, Your Lordship.
You are not agreeing with the
Not
submission.
Your Lordship will kindly see para
So,
6 of the.
no, just according to you that the issues before the Supreme Court is also an issue before us.
Lordship, yes. Lordship will kindly see para 6 of the central government affidavit for a moment.
No,
Just
but we do not, at least I am new to the bench.
kindly just go
don't know what's
para
the
6 of the
matter.
affidavit.
So please tell us what is the matter all about.
Millets, what has happened is, Millets, the Minority Commissioner has submitted an annual report. Now, with certain recommendations for Meghalaya, Millets, which also, Millets, one of the recommendations is setting up of a Minority Commission for the state of Meghalaya. It is to that limited extent, Millets, the petitioners are before your lordships. Now, the state came, Millets, and pointed out that there is an The writ petition filed by Mr. Ashwini Kumar Upadhyay before the Honorable Supreme Court of India, where my lords, issues may be overlapping. They have not said so otherwise. They've simply said that may be overlapping. So this Honorable Court passed an order, my lords, directing both the state and the centre to file affidavits indicating, my lords, whether it is overlapping, whether this court should proceed or not. Now, in the affidavit which has been filed by the Union of Indian Law, my lords, they very categorically state that the issues are not similar. However, they state, my lords, that in case Supreme Court passes some further orders in that matter, there may be some issues with regard to implementation. That's what the purport of Para 6
We
is.
feel, subject to hearing the other side,
My lords,
whatever issues you are raising here,
my lords,
Ashwini Bhabe, whoever
My
has
lords.
filed this, you can also implead yourself there and have.
my lords, the
one-
issues there are absolutely different.
No, but Honorable Supreme Court will have the power to pass even incidental or other directions.
My lords,
So once these issues are there, it is always better you get yourself added because see, there may be a possibility of our views may not ultimately, or it may agree,
Well,
I don't
well,
know.
it's-
So there could be a possibility of we taking a view in a subject in a particular way. The Honorable Supreme Court, after all
may
the
not.
facts
My
come.
lords. I quite bow down to that, my lords, but
So why don't you have this matter
my lords,
also being filed before the Supreme Court for this? Because there may be, as the central government has said, as you rightly said, that there may be a situation where the Supreme Court may pass while disposing the matter certain directions,
my lords.
which may also take care of your grievances. Which
My lords,
you have-
we've examined the writ petition which has been filed before the Honorable Supreme Court. My lords, the issues there are absolutely different to what is.
But have you
before.
disclosed the prelims with the Supreme Court to find out what are the issues there and what are the issues here?
I'm sorry, my lords.
Have you disclosed, or is there any document to show that?
My lords,
what are the
I can file it by way of a rejoinder affidavit to this affidavit. The copy of the petition we've
all
obtained
that
from the
we
Honorable
require,
Supreme Court.
all that we require, Mr. Learned Counsel, is that what are the issues before the Honorable Supreme Court and
My
what
lords.
are the issues here?
Lordships.
So the issues, if the issues are same, then of course we will not hear of this.
My lords, then of course I will not press the
You
matter.
know, and even if some issues are common, then
My
those
lords.
issues will not go into. But as we said and as we feel that since the larger issue is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, either we adjourn this matter till the Supreme Court decides the issue, or we give you liberty to
My
go
lords,
before the
if
Honorable
I may,
Supreme
my lords, the issue before the Honorable Supreme Court pertains to religious minorities.
And here, it's
Here, my lords, it
linguistic
is
minority.
only with regard to linguistic minorities. So there's a vast, as your lordships are aware, my lords, there's a vast distinction between religious minorities and linguistic minorities. What I can, my lords, if your lordships permit us, what we could probably do, my lords, we'll file an
What is-
affidavit.
You are appealing for the state, correct?
Lordship, I'm appealing for this date.
Yes.
Lordship, the subject matter is 52nd report. 52nd report on
No,
status.
as your learned friend has said,
Lordship.
he said that the issue before the Honorable Supreme Court was with regard to religious minority. And here it is linguistic. So they are different.
But your Lordship, Article 2930, it's religious neutral, it's linguistic neutral, it takes care of everything.
No, I may agitate on religious. I may not agitate on the linguistic.
Lordship.
So both are available.
Lordship.
So if it is religious minority issues pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, then there is no bar for us to decide on the linguistic.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes,
But,
please.
but your Lordship, 52nd report is also about linguistic minority, which is pending before Supreme Court.
No, no.
Lordship will kindly see the stand. I'm not for a moment suggesting otherwise.
No, but Meghalaya, the state of Meghalaya is represented in the Supreme Court.
Yeah. Yes, Lordship, yes.
Yes, and also central government is there.
Lordship, yes.
Uh, fact that the report which is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court, the report may have various recommendations, but the writ petition are there. It must be an Article 32 petition or there. So there, possibly they have relied upon only the religious and not the other part of the
Well,
recommendations.
it's the recommendations in the minority.
Just a minute,
I'm
yes.
sorry, my lords.
So there may be could be various recommendations.
Absolutely correct, Lordship.
So I may only file a writ petition saying that these recommendations, whatever, we do not know what is the subject matter. The other recommendations may not be the subject matter before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Absolutely.
So those recommendations, so far as their implementation is concerned, so that can be a subject matter of a separate proceeding.
Absolutely.
So if they have said that they have restricted themselves to the linguistic issue and not the other part of the recommendations which is pending for the Honorable Supreme Court, then of course it is maintainable.
Absolutely.
So what is your
Lordship, for a moment, if the Lordship just come to para 6, the stand of the
para
central,
6 of?
the affidavit filed by the central government.
In that public interest litigation, affidavits have been filed before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Lordship,
Affidavits have been filed by most states, Millets.
Lordship,
This affidavit itself clarifies. Let my learned friend complete, Millets. I'll point out. Before my lords, if my lords just permit me 1 second, Millets, my lords may kindly have the last page of this affidavit.
Give us 1 moment.
the word used is may or may not.
Yes, you see that this is exactly what we are thinking and discussing, that paragraph 6. Because when this matter is being entirely taken up by the Honorable Supreme Court,
This, if your lordships kindly have a look at page 6, Millets. Just 2 paragraphs I'll read. That should be enough, Millets.
no, paragraph 6 we are just reading.
Page 6, Millets, is the opinion. Last page of this affidavit, Millets. That clarifies paragraph 6.
Just page 6.
Para 7.
There is no page 6 here. No, page 6.
Millets, there is...
What? Okay.
Millets. Para 7, Millets. If my lords permit me, I can just read it out.
Just give us a moment.
Millets. My lords also glance through para 8, Millets.
But the central government has taken a clear stand that it may not have any bearing. The cause of action are distinct. So we heard the matter.
But Lordship was asking a question whether what is the prayer in the petition before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Yes.
So Lordship, I just leave the court, Lordship. If you can just give the forward. I have a copy with me right now, not the hard copy, but kindly see the prayer C. Sorry, Lordship, I just...
No, fine.
Of the writ petition. This is the petition 28/2020.
And there is a petition.
Lordship, there is a
But
petition.
the opinion of the Solicitor General, we must have read it
Yeah, Lordship.
in paragraph 8.
Absolutely. Ashwini Kumar's petition,
So this is something.
the prayer 8. I've just marked it, see.
Small restricted on guidelines for identity.
We have copy.
A touch of linguistic thing in para C.
Logic. It's religious and linguistic.
I think, Mr. Counsel, because of paragraph C, have you read the prayer portion?
I've just been given a copy, Mills.
So, what we suggest is this: you may seek a clarification from the Honorable Supreme Court. It's always better.
Mills.
You always seek a clarification. The Honorable Supreme Court is of the view that this writ petition can independently be decided in spite of this prayer C. Then it will proceed, or the Honorable Supreme Court may take up this writ petition as well and decide. So this chapter is over for you. You want a solution.
That is. I quite bow down, Mills.
So if we decide one way or the other, it is likely to travel to the Honorable Supreme Court.
True, Mills.
And because of this prayer C, as the Learned Senior Counsel has rightly pointed out, there is a touch on the linguistic minority. So even if the one question would be that even if we decide on linguistic, then what kind of linguistic minority? This prayer C is there.
Let's say. If I may, Mills.
I've got a hard copy.
Mills, if I may, if my lords look at the language of prayer C, it is only with regard to implementation.
No, it says in order
Well,
to
it's
ensure
in
that
the alternative.
only those
Lay down guidelines for
yes,
identification
only
of minority
those
ethnic level
religious and linguistic groups
lordships.
which are socially, economically, politically non-dominant and numerically inferior can establish and administer
Mr.
the
the-
educational institution of their
My
choice.
lord, here, Millets, the recommendations of the committee, the 52nd report of the commissioner, Millets, very specifically only says, Millets, that these are the linguistic minorities in the state, which is not disputed by the state, Millets. And it says that there should be a commission under the constitutional mandate, Millets, there has to be a commission for linguistic minorities.
And so you also get your relief in this.
Millets.
In prayer C also you get your
that
relief.
hint is there, Millets. I have to bow down to that.
No. Prayer C,
Lordships.
you also get the relief there itself.
As rightly Lordship said, if they implement themselves as a party,
You can implement yourself as a party there.
So we'll seek directions, Millets. I could do that. Millets, only then in that event, Millets, I'd pray, if my lords kindly have this matter after 3 weeks, we'll take necessary steps.
Stay down.
Apply.
This is a prayer. Thank you. Give this. Huh? Uh, the writ petition in
May it please your lordship.
yes. These are both.
My lord, affidavit is yet to be filed by the state and the district council, my lord.
What is this matter?
My lord, this is pertaining to,
Prayer is at page 49, Lord.
yes, my lord, this is for people, my lord, who are following the patrilineal system, my lord, who are taking the father's title. They have been denied the scheduled tribe certificate. And also, my lord, in the Khasi society, my lord, the male children, they have been denied the right of inheritance.
There is system which customary follow. Yes.
Now, those people, my lord, who have given the title of the father, my lord, they are not being given this ST certificate. That's why, my lord, we have filed this case because it is violating their rights.
My lord, the challenge before your lordship in this PIL is the provisions of the Act of Khasi Hills Autonomous District Council Lineage Act 99. If your lordship will see kindly, page 49, my lord. There are two prayers, my lord. One,
Page 49.
page 49 of the PIL petition.
Prayer person.
No, but please tell us, please show us the provision. Which
Yes, my lord. I will take your lordship to the provisions. my
What
lord.
is the act, please?
Act is, my lord, Act is at page
59.
59.
78? No,
59.
59, my lord.
59.
Yes, my lord.
Relevant provision is section 10 and 11, my lord. Case number 66.
This is the act passed by the district council, my lord.
Yes, so section 3, is it the act? Yes, it's an act.
Yes, madam.
This
Section-
Khashi Hills Autonomous District, Khasi Social Custom Lineage Act, correct?
Yes,
Yes, my lord.
So, section 3 is the
Section,
Khashi Social Custom of Lineage.
yes.
yes, my lord.
No, why it is said that it has to be in the name of the mother and not in the name of the
Now, my
father?
lord, may kindly come to section 10, that is at page
10.
number 66. Yes.
Section 10.
Yes. Now, my lord, it says, section 10 says, my lord, loss and deprivation of Khasi status. It says, my lord,
Yes.
notwithstanding anything contained in any law in force, a Khasi person shall ceased or deemed to have ceased to be a Khasi or shall lose or deemed to have lost or have been deprived of a Khasi status on and from such date as may be specified in the order made in this behalf by the registration authority, who voluntarily in writing or otherwise renounces or had renounced his or her Khasi status, fail or had failed or does not or did not comply with any of the requirements of or the provisions under this act or the rules or order made thereunder, does not observe or no longer observe or is not or no longer governed by the Khasi matrilineal system of lineage or Khasi laws of inheritance and succession, consequently, consanguinity and kinship. So this is the provisions, my lord, which we are aggrieved, my lord. And again, my lord, section 11,
Which one? Which ones?
C.
Does not observe or no longer observe.
Yes.
And also section 11, my lord. Section 11 says, my lord, the effects of loss and deprivation of Khasi status. No person who had ceased to be
No, but a person, if he uses the name of his father, would he lose his Khashi status?
I in my understanding, my lord, it should not.
Now, the issue, my lord, is the person is brought up or upbringing is in particular social or cultural milieu, my lord.
No, we just want to find out.
Yes,
See, why you require a mother or father's name? It's because of identity.
identity. One entity,
You
one
know
culture.
that you know that passport case which
Yes,
went up to
madam.
the Supreme Court,
Yes, my lord.
where the mother was who would be the legal guardian. That was the battle fought before the court.
Yes, my lord.
So the Supreme Court said that even the mother, for
Yes,
the purpose of passport,
Yes, my lord.
mother name will be as good as the father's name if the father is not there.
Yes, my lord.
So it is just for the purpose of identification of the child, nothing more.
Yes,
And that does not also affect the right of succession, because once you are born in a particular family, your succession laws, you are governed by the succession laws.
Succession laws. Yes,
Now here, just like any other personal law, that when you lose your right,
yes, my lord.
suppose you convert to another religion,
Yes, my lord.
suppose you renounce the world.
Yes, my lord.
These are some of the instances where you lose your right
Yes, my lord.
to claim.
Yes, my lord.
So here, as such,
Yes, my lord.
subject to correction,
Yes, my lord.
there is nothing in this sections which says
Yes, my lord.
that suppose a person
Yes, my lord.
who is otherwise,
Yes, my lord. Khasi.
if I am born a Khashi, then I am a Khasi.
Yes,
My parents may have done something else,
yes, my lord.
but I continue to be governed by the law of inheritance of the Khashi tribe,
Tradition. Yes.
tradition. But yes, I may lose it before I marry someone from non-Khashi or whatever
Yes.
the disability disqualification clauses are there.
Provided in the act.
But it does not, subject to correction, it does not say that born Khashi,
Yes, ma'am.
I will not be entitled to use my father's surname.
Now, there is
The
an
society
amendment.
may matrilineal, there is no difficulty.
Yes,
The
madam.
dominance of the female,
Yes, my lord.
that would remain.
Yes, my lord.
But my identification is both my parents.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
So I am not losing my identity.
If you lordship will kindly see the amendment at page 79 where this provision has been brought.
Page 79.
Page 79. Now, the amendments 78 and 70.
Looking at you only.
Yeah, Khasi system.
Please tell us,
Yes, my lord.
is there any definition of this matrilineal system of lineage? Is there any particular definition on this?
Yes, my lord. That is also there, my lord. If your lordship will come back to the original act, and which is at page 59.
59.
And Khasi has been defined, my lord, and then
Khashi tribe, yes.
counsel is being represented by senior counsel who is on sanctioned leave, my lord, today. Mr. Themis. Mr. Themis.
Because you also want to hear him from this.
Yes, my lord. Because this is the act of the council only, my lord. And state has.
So please take a seat. Please take instruction.
Your Lordships.
It appears to be a long practice.
Long practice.
So, sometimes the society is patriarchal, sometimes it's matriarchal. So here matrilineal, the system is being followed. But suppose today a child, and he is a Khashi, all other definition of Khashi community is being is fulfilled. Suppose when he becomes an adult, he thought that I should use the name of my surname of my father. So what is important is this, but that does not by itself take him out from the Khashi community or the Khashi tribal characteristics or identity. So the purpose of registration is for identification.
Identification.
So if he decides to use the surname of his father, all of the things which retain the integrity of the society or the Khashi community possibly is not disturbed. So this is the issue, because there is no, all that it says that this matrilineal system of lineage. So this is a matter of inheritance, in fact.
Inheritance.
It's nothing, this law, subject to correction, is prima facie, is a matter of succession and inheritance and his identity, because if he belongs to a tribal community or a Khashi community, it requires preservation of their identity. So for all practical intents and purposes, he will be enjoying everything. He would lose his characteristics of being of the benefits of the act or his identity as a Khashi, provided he incurs any of the disqualification. Now, in the disqualification, it is not being mentioned that if I adopt the surname of my father, that I will be disqualified or ostracized.
If my lord,
If you read the provisions harmoniously,
if my lord will
so
see
there is no bar as such. Is the registering authority refused to register?
my lord, may kindly see section 11.
No.
Yes,
You
my lord.
filed this because the registering
Yes, my
authority.
lord.
My lord, we have many applications are pending before the Deputy Commissioner's office, my lord, for who have applied for the ST certificate. They have not been given, my lord.
Because
Only
there is a
of this-
provision, my lord, in the act, which
Sex-
says that you have to have the title from mother's side.
Where is that?
That you lordship will see that.
If my lord will see section 11, page number 66.
Page 11.
Page number 66, my lord. Section 11. Down person, my lord. Section
From
11, it
beginning
says,
only.
effect of loss and deprivation of Khasi status. No person who had ceased to be a Khasi or who had lost or deemed to have lost or been deprived of Khasi status under section 10 of this act shall, from the date of publication of her name in the order made under subsection 1 and 2 of that section, have any right by inheritance.
This does not answer the question.
My lord, last line, it says, or concessions which a Khasi person may be eligible as a member of scheduled tribe.
No, this does not answer the question. This does not say he has to incur some amount of disqualification.
That
Which
is
is
in
there in
section
the
10.
act.
That is in section 10, my lord.
No, in section 10,
10.
it doesn't say that if I want to use the surname of my father, it is a
No,
disqualification.
if your lordship will see, it says, my lord, that notwithstanding anything contained in law, a Khasi person seized or deemed to have ceased to be Khasi, or shall lose or deemed to have lost or have been deprived of Khasi status on and from such date may be specified in the order made in behalf of the registration authority, voluntarily in writing, otherwise renounce his or her Khasi status. B. Fail or had failed and does not comply with requirement or provisions of this act or rules or orders made thereunder, or does not observe or no longer observe or is no longer governed by the Khasi matrilineal system of lineage or Khasi laws of inheritance and succession and consanguinity and kinship. My lord, does not observe or no longer observe the Khasi matrilineal system. That has been defined recently in 24 by that you will also will find at page 79, where 78 and 79. And you, my lord, kindly see you in that at 79. Khasi custom of lineage means a customary practice by which any Khasi person takes his or her clan from the mother and followed the matrilineal system of lineage. So if you do not take the name of your surname of your mother,
Then
you
you
do
cease
not
to be a
follow.
Khasi.
You will not be following Khasi's custom of lineage. And once you do not follow the Khasi custom of lineage under section 10, you will lose the status of Khasi tribe.
My lord, may kindly see Z also, the definition which is given under page number 79, Z. It says Ringbia or Shaubhoy means the customary practice among certain indigenous Khasi clan in Ribhoi district, where in case of Du Ying, the Khasi male members of such family may marry a non-Khasi and his offspring may adopt his clan or title with the consent of the Kor concerned and duly recommended by the Kor, and they may be deemed to be a Khasi if they fulfill the condition of being a Khasi. Now, my lord, within the same state, for 1% of the people, my lord, those people who are following this practice of Ringbia or Saubhoy, where, my lord, in the family there is no girl child, they can marry, my lord, from outside, and then the person who,
No, there is a contingency mentioned.
yes,
Under such contingency, this is rather waived.
yes, this is waived, and
Waiver
they
on the
can
basis of certain existence of contingency.
follow the title from the father.
Yes. So that's a customary practice, my lord, for which the district
This
council
is
will
discriminatory in
be appropriate authority.
My lord,
So please find out that you see that the identity is not lost. So if the identity is not lost, then for a child, are you not creating a kind of restriction or arbitrariness in taking away his right to use the name of, or rather the surname of the father or the mother for his identity as Khashi? Because by birth he acquired a right. So that right, that disability clause is there unless any one of these things happens. Now, if you read into it to say that, well, he is compelled or the child is compelled to use the custom of only using the surname of the mother, failing which he will incur disability and would not be treated as Hashi, then that appears to be little arbitrary if you consider Article 14 of the Constitution of India. Of course, Constitution preserve your rights, the right of the Khashi people under the 6th schedule is there. But this has to...
This is a precise issue, my lord. This is... What is
the case. So in those exceptional cases, the surname of the father would be there. So it is not sacrosanct that all the time, because you see that if the father's surname is in that contingency is allowed, then why in the present world a child should not be given the liberty of using the father's surname as well? It's not nothing to having a kind of an insult to the mother. It's not that, or the community per se. But it's a choice. But he is governed by, he cannot escape that he will be governed by the law of succession and other things, so far as the mother's side is concerned.
One of the customary practices that most of the Khasi
Sorry, I
states,
can't hear you. Sorry.
lots of in the Khasi states, one of the title and the lineage has to be traced to the mother.
Yes, absolutely. Here the dominance is of we not say matrilineal, not matrilineal. So mother's side follows. So that is the reason that normally the clan you follow, the lineage you follow, you use the surname. For example, for us it's a matriarchal, so we use the surname of our father. But that this is now being diluted. Sometimes they are free to use the surname of the father or the mother, and the Supreme Court has also settled the issue. But that is with regard to the Hindu law.
Yes, ma'am.
So there's by of interpretation.
My lord, in fact, state also has taken similar stand in page number 128, my lord. In this letter, state has already made it clear that
This will you want to make it look very easy, but it's not an easy thing.
yeah, right.
My lord, state is bound. Whatever law is there, we have to
because
implement.
It's more of a social issue, and than a legal issue. You have to socially address this issue, so the sentiments are not being hurt.
Yes, ma'am. That's the only limited
Yes.
endeavor of ours, is, my lord.
Malos, I pray that an affidavit may be filed, my lord. I pray some more time, my lord, to file an affidavit.
You have not filed your affidavits.
Lordships, not.
Please consider this,
Lordship,
because
yes. I'll bring a record all the customary
because
practices,
district
my lord.
council, they have their composition. Let them have a discussion on this,
Lordships.
and let a discussion, because it's not showing either it's not a disrespect to the father or a disrespect to the mother.
Mother.
But it's a child's choice. Child is open to take the decision. And also not to be seen as an erosion of the matrilineal system. So this balancing is required. And,
The balance has to be
and over a period of time, there has to be reformations. In every clan, in every society,
Yes, ma'am.
there has to be a reformation. One has to live with the time. So when these particular things were there, there was one necessity. But over a period of time, the necessity would change, shift, without, of course, affecting the integrity of the clan. But that identity should also be retained. That's also very important. The cultural, the social, every identity should be retained. So you please take a call, because your affidavit is very important on this.
That's one.
So when can you file your affidavit, please?
Lordships, I'm praying for 3 weeks' time, my lord.
Very well. We have heard the land.
Number 4.
It's more of a social issue. It's not a-
This public interest litigation was filed at a backdrop of the strike being called by a group called strike being called by a group called the All Meghalaya Khasi Tourist Taxi Associations, my lord, whereby they were restricting, my lord, the operation and flying of the tourists coming from outside the state with a registration of the outside state registration, my
Now, you
lord.
see that there are two things subject to
My lord.
correction. If you have an all India permit,
Exactly, my lord. Yes.
then you
You
state
cannot-
cannot restrict.
No.
Yes, my lord.
But if it is not an all India permit,
Yes.
the state, for the purpose of the benefit of the operators in the state,
Yes.
can put reasonable restrictions.
Yes,
Yes,
Lord.
yes, my lord.
The state, in fact, in this case, my lord, the state has not as such restricted. It is a private entities which they were
Yes.
doing it. So the state convened the meeting of those private entities, and they have resolved and they have withdrawn the strike also, my lord. So that is basically it's a dispute between private entities which they were trying to prevent, but the state prevailed and resolved the issue to a great extent.
Issue is resolved.
To a great extent, negotiations are going on, and we are trying
What
to.
we feel is a prima facie.
Yes, yes, madam. This is the
So-
correct view, madam.
Yes, so all India permit you have nothing to do. You cannot restrict anyone
ma'am.
having an all India permit.
Yes, madam.
But anyone having permit
Yes, madam.
in respect of a particular state, they should not be allowed to cross the border.
Yes, madam. There are certain restrictions in Sikkim, and I have seen some Sikkim.
Yes.
So the basically, my lord, here what was happening was
So
we are
your
trying-
issues are addressed.
my lord, that what the government is saying right now, because I am a concerned person, my lord, because this is creating a repercussions, my lord. My lord may have.
No, that is why
Yes.
we said
Yes.
at the outset that the solution lies in restricting the operators from the outside state to use a vehicle inside the state.
Yes, those who doesn't have the permit of.
All India permit. Anyone having an all India permit state cannot do
That
anything.
is one,
Yes.
my lord. And second, we are transit state also.
Sorry?
We are transit state. So for in this transit state is also there. There are certain.
Some transit permit if it is there.
Yes, my lord.
So
That-
if
that- those
transit
are-
permit is there, then you cannot restrict them.
Yes, my lord. Those are some of the issues are
Suppose I have to go through Meghalaya to some other state.
there. Yes, Silchar from Guwahati to Silchar they pass through Meghalaya only.
That restriction cannot be. But yes, for tourist purpose,
Yes.
they
There
can
could be-
impose.
There could
My
be
lord, yes,
possibility.
yes. So basically, this.
This is in Sikkim. This is in. I think this is also
Tawang in
other,
Arunachal
other,
also, my
other
lord.
states
Yes,
as well.
yes,
In the-
there are certain states, my lord. So
So why don't you formulate a scheme and
The,
finish it
the
out?
issue is, my lord, that we are trying to resolve because our taxis are also going to Guwahati airport, etc. My lord, if we have some those kind of schemes, my lord, there will be reciprocal schemes. So we are trying to convince and persuade them that as of now there is
someone going for the purpose of dropping a passenger and for
yes using tourist vehicle, my lord, from
if
Meghalaya.
it is not for any tourist purpose, so the purpose has to be there.
So that's a very nebulous concept, my lord, that will have a lot of bearing. So we are trying to resolve, we are trying to persuade it, and as of now they have agreed and there are negotiations, and we are trying to study the models.
So when should we keep it?
After some time, my lord, 6 weeks.
4 weeks. 4 weeks.
4 weeks. My lord.
and my lord, the respondent number 4, the service is yet to be effected. So I pray, my lord.
Represent respondent
Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 4, Lordship.
Oh, okay.
respondent number 4 is
These are the tourist taxis, the All Meghalaya Tourist Taxi Association.
so you are supporting them.
No, Lordship, our basic thing is, Lordship, and even the strike that they are saying, Lordship, it was not supposed to be a strike. It was to be a peaceful sit-in demonstration, Lordship, because the grievances we had placed before the state authorities, Lordship, but that was unheard. So that is the only way of showing, Lordship, that we are aggrieved by the way that the tourist taxis from the outside the state, they're coming and then they are traveling all over the tourist spots. Now, our prayer was very limited, Lordship. We wanted only that these vehicles coming from the outside the state, we're not into the permit, we're not into anything, Lordship. All we wanted was they come and they keep them in the designate places, and from there on, Lordship, into the
Exactly.
tourist spots, we take them.
Exactly. That is what
this
that
is
is what
also
exactly.
means of livelihood for us,
Yes, so
Lordship.
that is why exactly what I
Yes,
said
sir.
to the
Lordship has indicated it. And
That is exactly what I said.
Yes, Lordship. This is what we had wanted, Lordship. It was not for the strike, like as had been placed, Lordship.
Take
Thank-
on. The Lord Counsel for the party. Yes. What is this matter, please?
Please, Your Lordship. Lordship, here, Your Lordship, I pray for some accommodation in this matter, Your
What is
Lordship.
this matter, madam?
Your Lordship, here we are challenging the CAT's order, Your Lordship.
Tax.
CAT Central Administrative Tribunal's order, Your Lordship.
Oh, tax tribunal. Okay. Taxation tribunal order.
Your Lordship, it's Central Administrative Tribunal's order, Your Lordship.
Central administrative tribunal. Is it a service matter?
This is a service matter, my lord.
Very well.
They are Hindi translators and Hindi assistant Hindi officer.
Just a minute. Oh, so this is with regard to the upgradation of pay scales. Correct?
Upgradation of pay scale, my lord. And Assam Rifle is one of the subordinate office, attached and subordinate office of the Ministry of Home Affairs. So they are legally entitled, and this issue is, my lord, squarely, several round of litigation was there. Earlier, the Honorable Administrative Member also allowed the petition, but in a very shortcut matter. Then this Honorable Court remanded back the matter that it should be.
You are for the respondents.
I am for the respondents. And my lord, details order now passed, and this issue went up to the Supreme Court.
Then?
Calcutta, from Central Administrative Tribunal, Calcutta bench, then Calcutta High Court, and ultimately went to the
Same issue.
Same issue. And Assam Rifle is one of the subordinate office.
Sorry?
Assam Rifle is one of the subordinate
office,
and that has been in the pay commission itself. It is recommended, and it was also noted in the judgment.
You are representing, madam?
Petitioner, Your Lordship.
Petitioner, who is a petitioner?
Union, Your Lordship.
You are representing the Union of India.
Yes, Your Lordship.
My humble submission, the issue is squarely settled, and Supreme Court has passed a detailed speaking order that in translation work there is no functional difference.
In the
translation work, because Hindi translators they have to do the translation work. Translation work.
Yes, Paul.
So there is no functional difference. Whether he is doing it.
So all the papers are there.
Your Lordship, in the previous orders, Your Lordship, we have.
No, we just wanted to have.
Yes,
we just want to have all the pleadings that was filed before the CAT. So all these papers, you do one thing, madam. You file a paper book with a proper index of all, because we need to see that only.
Yes, Lordship.
We just need to see what was there before the CAT.
Yes, Lordship.
So no pleadings here is necessary. So you file a paper book with a proper index of all the papers filed before the CAT, and then we'll hear of the matter.
Well, in the writ petition, they have not annexed the annexures, vital annexures.
That's what I'm
they have
saying.
not annexed. Therefore,
just a minute. Please listen to our order. Take down. It is item number?
Item number 5.
5.
An adjournment is prayed for on behalf.
Obliged. No problem.
Yes,
I can
yes,
say, my lord,
yes
that
madam.
Lordship, this PIL pertains to overloading of trucks and
Overloading of trucks.
and non-functioning of way bridges across the state. At the time when the PIL was filed, the main issue was confined to one particular way bridge, which is situated in West Garo Hills. The place is called Dalu, and it shares borders with Bangladesh. Subsequently, this honorable court, last year in the month of December, had passed an order directing the state respondents to conduct an inquiry over all the way bridges across the state with regard to overloading, etc. The
Yes.
petitioner was also given the liberty to be a part of the inquiry, though he was not supposed to be actively involved in the inquiry. So far as the inspections done in the Garo Hills districts are concerned, the petitioner was present. But with regard to the inspections carried out in the Khasi Hills and the Jaintia Hills, the petitioner refrained from going there due to life risk. Since previous instances of this type had happened, there were attempts made to physically torture the people who were involved in this kind of litigation. So that is why in the Khasi
You
Hills
are for
and
the
Jain-
petitioner.
Yes, Lordship.
My lord, we have already filed our affidavit, my lord, by the state, and the inquiry report also is there, my lord. Let the matter come up after 2 weeks, my lord.
No, but you tell us that whether his grievance of the petitioners have been addressed or not.
It has been, my lord, because the report which has been submitted, my lord, after the inspection, my lord, it clearly says that there was no such violation, my lord. And way bridges in many of the places, my lord, it is working, and some of the way bridges, my lord, their licenses has expired, and those again, my lord, that has been gone through retendering process, my lord.
So according to you, there is no overloading of vehicles.
Overloading, my lord, whenever there is, it may be, my lord, in some time, we cannot say that there cannot be overload, my lord. It is day-to-day affairs.
Have you prepared a list of the persons or the vehicles you have confiscated or other actions have been taken?
My lord, in that regard, my lord, we have not done
But
inspection.
that needs to be demonstrated.
But as far as inspection was done, my lord, during that
You
time,
have
my
to
lord,
file an affidavit indicating that how you have complied with whatever the act is. What is the act applicable?
Motor Vehicle Act, Lordship.
So whatever is the Motor Vehicles Act has been complied with insofar as the allegations are concerned.
Lordship, at every juncture, in every affidavit which has been filed by the state respondents, at every place they are mentioning that all the provisions and the law is being followed, they are being complied with. But whenever there is a specific allegation from the side of the petitioner that at this particular place this has happened or that particular place that has happened, there is no specific averment or demonstration, as your lordship has rightly pointed out just now, that what action has been taken against which person and
You file a comprehensive affidavit.
there was no specific allegation, my lord, that in such places this is the
No, are you contending that in the state there has been no violation of
My lord,
overloading?
No, we are not
So
on
if
that.
you are not saying so,
Yes,
then your affidavit you must indicate that over a period of time, say 1 year, last 1 year,
my lord,
or when the writ petition was filed,
my lord,
that during this period or prior thereto, say last 1 year,
my lord.
these are the cases of overloading for which fine or other things have been imposed and the stage of the proceeding.
My lord, we'll do that, my lord. We'll file one affidavit, my lord, for the last 1 year, if whatever violations has taken place and
When
penalty.
this was filed, 2024.
24.
My lord,
So from January 2024, let us put it this way,
my lord,
till this date, how many cases have been reported?
my lord.
What steps you have taken? And what you propose to do? How frequently you just carry out this kind of inspections? How many points you have in the state where this police
Checkpoints, yes.
checkpoints, checkposts or checkpoints, and how many cases have been reported?
Yes.
If I may humbly point out one more aspect of the matter, Lordship, this is the second round of litigation before this Honorable Court. Prior to that, one more PIL was filed by the same petitioner, PIL 1 of 2022, which was disposed of by this Honorable Court by order dated 23/8/2023. At that point of time, the state government had had submitted a report before this honorable court, categorically stating that 2 waypads have already been installed, one at Dalu, one at Umtringa, which is in Ribhoi district, and Dalu is in Garo Hills. Other 4 waypads had been ordered, and this honorable court had directed the state respondents to install those 4 waypads within a period of 6 weeks. That has never been done. At that point of time, Lordship, the state respondents nowhere stated that waypads are required only when the way bridges are under repair or something of that type. They ordered for 6 waypads without making any submission before this honorable court. Now, when this PIL has been filed, they have come up with a stand in the affidavit stating that waypads are only required when a weighbridge is under repair and it is otherwise not required. The stand of the state respondents, right from the first PIL, in the second PIL, the stand keeps on changing. In the first PIL, it was stated there are 24 weighbridges. In the present PIL, they are stating there are 28 weighbridges. 19, Lordship. In the first PIL, it was stated that I'll just give example of 2 weighbridges. With regard to Tikrikila weighbridge, it was stated that only manpower is yet to be deputed, the rest is ready. The work has been completed. Same was the status with regard to Bajingdoba weighbridge. Now, in the present PIL, when inspection was carried out and the petitioner went to Tikrikila and Bajingdoba, Your Lordship, it was very unfortunate to see that the inspection was not being done on a weighbridge. They were standing at crossroads in the middle of the road and carrying out an inspection. Lordship, the weight of a truck cannot be measured by foresight or just by seeing the truck. A weighbridge has to be there. Filed one affidavit dated 31/7/2025. That is a consolidated affidavit of all the events, and we have also highlighted where 83 trucks emerging from the collieries of Meghalaya have been seized in Assam, and one of the trucks was weighing 36 tons instead of 16 tons, and the truck was found to be with no document. The notice issued by the GST has also been enclosed with the affidavit.
That is in different state, my lord. Not
Lordship, it has emerged from the state of Meghalaya and it is categorically mentioned in the notice issued by GST.
Moreover, my lord, when the PIL was filed, my lord, the petitioner's contention was that, my lord, there was no weighbridge in Dalu. Whereas the photograph which they have enclosed in the petition, my lord, at page number 86, it clearly shows that weighbridge is there.
Lordship,
that is visible. Very much visible.
However, the petitioner's statement was that
the problem is, my lord, the petitioner never allows the other side to present their case, my lord. Now here, my lord, as far as the problem here with the petitioner is, my lord, they are not able to understand what is the difference between waypad and weighbridges. Now waypads are, my lord, small devices which are only used, my lord, when the weighbridges are not functioning. That is a temporary measures. Now, just because, my lord, in the earlier litigations, my lord, the averments was made that the 6 waypads was ordered, my lord. That does not mean, my lord, the waypad has to be installed in Dalu. because weighbridge is already functioning, that is a temporary measure which is kept just below the tire of the truck, my lord, to measure the weight when the weighbridge is actually not functioning.
You have filed your affidavits
I have filed our affidavit, my lord.
in the form of a report.
The report
in
also
form
and
of
other
report.
affidavits are also there, Lordship.
My lord, the learned advocate general was leading this case. So if I can pray, my lord, the matter may come up after 2 weeks.
Just a minute.
Lordship, may kindly see the affidavit dated 31/7/2025. The entire case, as per the directions of this honorable court, also the expansion of the scope of the PIL, everything has been covered in that
The
affidavit.
report clearly makes it, it is very clear that there was no such violation, my lord, when the inspection was done, at least during that period. But I am not saying, my lord, there may not be any violations. I will file a report, my lord, for the last 1 year, from 2024, my lord, January. We'll say how many violations we have found in, as far as overloading is concerned, and what we have done, what penalty, whatever, what action has been taken, my lord.
Where is Mr. Advocate General? Can you please send for him?
That is 8 May 2025.
Mr. Advocate General?
Yes, ma'am.
This relates to this
Weighbridge is whom, my lord.
wave bridges overloading
Yes, ma'am.
of the vehicles. So there are conflicting claims.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we propose to constitute a 3-member committee
Yes, ma'am.
to inspect
Yes,
and
ma'am.
file a report.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we are thinking of, we are having a retired commissioner of the transport department,
Yes, madam.
who may be conversant with things,
Yes, madam.
that the government shall nominate.
Yes, madam.
We'll have the one person from our State Legal Service Authority.
Yes, madam.
And third, both of you give the name of a lawyer who can, or an advocate who can spare certain time and do this.
Yes, madam.
So they will make inspections to
Yes,
find out the web bridges and these
How many
web paths,
Yes, madam.
their existence, their functionality,
Yes, madam.
and file a report to us
Yes,
with
madam.
the functioning.
Yes,
And also have said that the state shall file a report in the form of an affidavit disclosing
yes, madam.
how many cases of violation of the Motor Vehicles Act
Yes, madam.
with regard to this overloading
Yes, madam.
has been reported,
Instituted.
taken action,
Yes, madam.
and what is the stage of those
Yes, madam.
proceedings?
That I bow down, my lord. One submission which I have, my lord, that if your lordship will see the affidavit of mine, because the petitioner has filed the identical PIL on earlier occasions.
Yes, that we have.
Your lordship has seen that. Now the issue is, my lord, that there was some inspection, etc. Some data was disclosed in the previous PIL about the number of way bridges in Meghalaya, my lord. To that extent, I have seen there was the figures were disputed. Inspection was carried out in respect of some of the way bridges, my lord, and then thereafter it shifted to CAG report, etc. Something else. But the core issue, your lordship has said that how many way bridges are functional in the state Meghalaya, my lord, whether they are functional, how many violations have been booked by the government time to time.
Because this overweight problem
Yes, my lord.
is pan-India.
I have seen, my lord, in all over India. That's all over India, my lord. This problem is not unique to Meghalaya, my lord. And being
There
a
are two things are there. One is, you see, it caused damage to the road.
To road, yes, my
That
lord.
is the most important
That's
part
the
of
most
it.
important. And national highway authorities and
Yes,
all authorities they are having issues. In fact, we were having issues with Bhutan government also because their transit route is from Dalu, Garo, and
That is exactly what your learned friend was saying, that one truck from here, when they went to, say, Guwahati or other so they found that it is overloaded.
yes, my lord, that was issue. And then we have to, because whether though the vehicles are subjected to Indian laws, because there are certain special agreements.
For Bhutan, yes.
Bhutan, yeah, there were certain agreements which are the matter
So
came.
if you can suggest,
Yes,
we may keep it day after tomorrow.
Yes, my lord.
If you suggest the names,
Yes, my lord.
One nomination by the government,
Yes, my lord.
one we'll find out from the DLSA, rather SLSA,
Yes, my lord.
and one advocate, if you can, or any.
I have all.
No, both of you can
Yes,
agree,
any advocate, I have no.
or any other person you feel is.
Yeah, lordship can nominate any advocate.
Lordship, it would be better if the court would nominate.
No,
I have no. It's not an issue.
I do not know anyone. My brother will have to.
Justice Dingdo can nominate anyone. I have no. We have no. Sir. What you said is if the come out or fine.
Both of you can come up with the name of an advocate
With his consent.
with his consent.
With his consent. Because this will require some kind of detailed visit to the sites.
Yes, exactly, and there have to be some remuneration for them as well.
Yes.
So both of you can come with a draft order. I will pass.
Yeah.
Both of you can come with a draft
Name,
order.
I will come and I will name and
So when should we keep it? This
day after tomorrow. Lordship.
Straight down.
Lordship, will it be okay if I appear virtually before your Lordships day after?
No problem. No issue.
Deeply obliged.
Submissions to make on web aspect.
No, if it is there, we just want to know how many we have
Yes.
web pads.